Imagine you were driving through a Victorian regional area on a hot and blustery day. You see a fire danger rating sign ahead, and this is how it looks. Should you be worried? Hi, I'm Bri Williams, the Behaviour Changer. In this video, I'm going to talk through the importance of proportionality, why this fire rating sign has me concerned, but not for the right reasons, and 3 examples of how to use magnitude matching to better influence your customers. So, what is proportionality? Proportionality is core to how we navigate the world. It's how we gauge the extent of something. Is it a big slice or small? Generous or miserly? Almost complete or barely started? Half full or half empty? We might be middle-aged, middle class, or just middling along. To know where things stand, we rely on proportionality signals. So what do you think might be my concern with the new Australian fire danger ratings? In a positive move, the National Council for Fire and Emergency Services has simplified the Australian fire danger rating system. Where previously there were 6 categories of fire danger, this has been whittled down to 4: moderate, high, extreme, and catastrophic. The question is, at what point do you want people to take the risk of fire seriously? This is key to the sign's behavioural effectiveness. According to the ratings, the actions recommended at each level of risk are moderate, plan and prepare; high, be ready to act; extreme, take action now to protect life and property; and catastrophic, for your survival, leave bushfire risk areas. Behavioural responses to 3 of the 4 categories are clear. In moderate, you can go about your business as usual because there is no imminent risk. For extreme and catastrophic, drop everything and focus on your safety. High is the murky category. The authorities want us to be ready to act, to be vigilant, to pay attention to conditions with one eye on the exit. But here's my concern. As I drove past one of these signs in regional Victoria on a hot, blustery day, the arrow was pointing to high, left off halfway on the gauge. My fast processing but superficial System 1 brain understood that message to be, relax, things are fine. Were they fine? Well, that depends. There was no fire near me, but it was close to 40 degrees Celsius with a hot northerly wind. In short, maybe I should have been more vigilant than I was. Now imagine you were driving that same road, but this is the sign you see. See how because we are now beyond the halfway point, we're signaling things are more serious. High isn't to be ignored. This representation of proportionality feels more natural because most of the time conditions will be normal. In other words, moderate. Once the conditions have changed into the danger zone, however, we need to pay attention. Proportionality was a concept I was reminded of in Sam Tatum's book, Evolutionary Ideas. Sam shares the story of his then nearly 3-year-old daughter intuiting that a larger pot plant would require more water than a smaller one. The environment prompted her to magnitude match, even though she probably didn't quite know why. Sam also shares the observation that in the game of craps, people roll the dice gently when looking for a low number and more forcefully when seeking a high score. This innate sense of magnitude is present, even if it's sometimes more affective than effective. Throwing a dice a particular way might feel right, even if it doesn't actually improve your odds. And here's an example of measuring cups from Wellcome Industries that use shape to signal whether it's a quarter, half, or third cup measure. No need to read the description when the shape helps you understand this at a glance. But what about business? Where can we use proportionality to help our customers? Here are 3 examples to get you started. Number 1, signaling progress. There are times you'll want to help your customer know how far through a process they are, say with a form to complete or rewards to claim. The tricky thing is to know whether you should indicate how far they've already come or how far they have left to go. Well, according to the small area hypothesis, people are more motivated towards their goal if their attention is directed to the smaller representation of progress. That means if they're closer to the start, emphasize how far they've already come. If they're beyond halfway and closer to the end, that's what you should focus on. In this example, that means they should have instead pointed to the 33% left to claim their voucher. Number 2, proposals. When putting forward a table of options to a customer, those options will vary in value and scope. If you're presenting 3 options, say small, medium and large, why not represent your column widths that way? Your largest, most complete or generous package should look the biggest. And number 3, point of sale. When you want a number to look impressive in your advertising or point of sale, make sure how you present it is congruent with the message you want your customer to take away. For example, say you're a bank offering a low interest rate on mortgages. Your aim is to make the number look small, like they did in this ad. You do not want to use big, bold typeface like they used in this example, because it is incongruent with the low rate message. Some big lessons from proportionality, I'm sure you'll agree. But we've only just dipped our toe in the ocean of behavioural influence. So if you want me to help your business become behaviourally effective, please get in touch.